Here's the view from the top of Albert Mountain. Fire tower, steel structure. 360-degree views. Yeah, the fire tower's still locked. So, access to that. There's Gadunk ducking for the photo, for the video. Boy, you can really see a long way out there. That was a 360. So we're still at the top of Albert Mountain here. You can check out the views behind me. But boy, that short little climb up here was brutal. I started thinking about Amicalola Falls State Park steps again. And it was all just some man-made log steps, but a lot of it was just scrambling over boulders. Just trying to find out. I used a root a couple times to get up on top of a boulder, but it's the kind of bouldering where you take your poles off because they're not going to do you any good. You have to grab something, grab a rock, grab a root. Be careful with your foot placement coming up. You know, you have to kind of think before you step the entire way up, but it's a short little gasser, and it hurts a little bit. And you think when you get to these steps, you're not going to want to climb them at all, but suddenly you get a burst of energy and you decide to do it anyway. But I can go down and read a little bit more of the signage down there. They talk about some of the guys that spent their careers, I guess, here studying the forests, the water basins, and look out for forest fires. And I guess they, use a lot of this research nationally, especially in the Appalachian Mountains. They find correlations between the climate here and some of the climate in upstate New York. So I'm sure the Forestry Service is doing a lot of that research up here. Okay, well, I'm about down the steps. So somebody left a little signage. This must be mile 100, because as you know, probably that Albert Mountain isn't technically the 100-mile mark. Yeah, it feels like some weather's coming in. It's getting a little more overcast, a little moist. And, when you're out here hiking all the time, your brain doesn't work so well. It's like your body prioritizes blood to the muscles than it does to the brain. I find myself sometimes at a loss for words. I'm trying to describe something or whatever, and you just don't seem to hit the nail on the head sometimes. But anyway, past mile 100, going to Winding Stair Gap. Going to go into Franklin, North Carolina, and I think I am going to attempt to camp in the back of some hostel, but we'll see. Okay, chat with you later. So that's Rock Gap Shelter right down there, Rock Gap Shelter. Looks like they have a couple picnic tables, a single decker, and then way over there, kind of in the woods, is a privy. But it looks like a nice little shelter. There are people down there right now, so I'm not going to go down, even though, videoing and video logging are a big part of our culture these days. Still, I don't want to go down and potentially make somebody uncomfortable and this, that, and the other thing. But anyway, I have 3.8 miles to Winding Stair Gap. I have a 900-foot climb from here and a 1,000-foot descent. It shouldn't be too bad. It's 3.8 miles to do it in, so it looks like a gradual up and a gradual down. But anyway, I will talk to you later.
I got my bear's head in there too, Bobby.